You mad though?
All right, welcome to Just Another Podcast, meaning we were just on the phone and we decided to come in the studio.
Now, John, I know you fucking lying. Talk about don't get on here lying. I know the fuck you lying. Like, don't get on here and get started, sir. That's what we gonna ask you guys to do.
Just continue to work on yourself.
You should have been an engineer. You got time? Pull up. Yeah, shit. You know what it do?
Pull up.
Yeah, you know what it do.
I'm the engineer.
I'm outside. Damn, was you out in the park?
No, he ain't said nothing. Why you mad though, John?
No, for real.
Tell
the people today. Why you mad.
Who was lying? I thought y'all said y'all had a spot for a special liar. Shit. We
Remember when they used to say, you mad. Why you mad?
How y'all doing?
I'm doing good.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Well, from the phone to the studio.
Right. That's what it should have been.
From the phone to the studio.
Y'all know it's Friday.
And it's Friday.
How y'all feeling? Well, let's talk about what we were talking about on the phone.
Okay.
Although it was separate conversations, it triggered me to be like, we need to be in the studio.
About miserable mother.
Yeah. So y'all, the conversation was about why is Milwaukee so angry?
Yeah, that's tough.
It's like an epidemic.
It is
of angry people. And it's like they don't even know they angry. And then
I always go back to this because this is what I really think it is. I think it's because that's the attention that on social media. So if you post some positive stuff, you just bought a house, you just graduated college, your fifth degree, you probably get 4 likes, but then go in there and have an angry rant, it's share, you're viral. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think sometimes some of these people might even be fake angry.
I've been testing out a few of those posts. I'll be looking at it like, this post got plenty reaction. This one got, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Toxic mother.
No, I can kind of agree to that, but I ain't gonna say all the way because I do appreciate y'all tuning in for those like politic conversations, things like that.
Yeah.
Although they're controversial as well, but I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in for those. But just overall, the city is in uproar.
You can't even like help people.
It's outshadowing the good things that are happening. There's so many amazing things happening, and it's outshadowing that.
Yeah, John said the world is angry. I agree with that as well, John.
But y'all know why?
That's for
wig.
With that 27 piece.
Yeah. It's wig.
That 27 piece.
Are you a Republican or not?
Don't bring it. No.
Are you a Republican or not?
We ain't doing that today.
We can't. Are you a Republican?
We ain't bringing. We're not blaming.
Did you?
I ain't gonna be real if we up here blaming people because let's be honest.
No.
It's messed up on.
No. We said the world is angry. Why is the world so angry?
I don't think just because of him. That don't got nothing to do with it. We've been having a lot. The pandemic, it's plenty stuff that transpired.
And you seen
I will agree with the pandemic part. I think it has heightened.
It's a lot. People, it's a lot.
Coming out of the pandemic.
Epidemic has gotten more like people are looking for ways to feel good. So they're chasing.
What's a resource for you for world news?
I don't watch it.
I haven't really watched it since COVID because I worked in the hospital at the time, and we was getting emails and pages like every half hour. It was so overwhelming. It used to be CNN news, but I don't watch it at all now.
Yeah, I don't.
I only ask.
I try to keep my mental focused on what I need to focus on.
Let's talk about that because I don't necessarily allow things to necessarily get to my mental.
Yeah,
I can understand when things are a lot going on, but I don't let it impact me. emotionally.
Everybody
different. Everybody different. I guess I feel like what you saying that like, oh, like I don't let it. You said it got to your mental.
Yeah.
Was it at your mental before early last year? Did you ever remember saying something about your mental?
Being an adult and knowing about it, politics and what's actually and knowing, understanding where we're at and what's going on in the world. Yeah, all that stuff. Because now it's on me. I'm an adult, so the decisions that I make is going to affect my 2 kids or the people around me in general. So
I'm not going to challenge you today because that's not what today is about. So by Tuesday, I want you to do your homework.
My God, here she goes.
I would like for you to do your homework on how.
I'm not doing
and no, she ain't got to pull back up. She gonna jump in the comments, and I want you to see how the current administration will affect your children as well as yourself.
But all of it is affecting our children in any way. Not just this term, multiple terms.
That's not true.
We ain't just no other term before this. It's just been all good.
I never said it was all good.
It has affected all of us as Black people. It has affected white people. It's affected everybody in some way, shape, or form. It didn't have to look like how it affected you or her or me, but it all affected
all I'm challenging you, friend, is to by next week to do your homework.
You could challenge me, but I'm still gonna feel the way I feel because different. Because we're all different.
No, if you do
different walks in life.
No. If you do your homework on something, I just want to know what you come up with. What I don't get.
Oh, that's fine too. But I'm saying I'm still gonna feel like
how do you know?
I know that we're all affected in some way, shape, or form. Nobody is on earth sitting up here just good right now.
How do you know that you'll come out feeling the same?
Money don't make you happy. Money just take care of things. So that don't even.
Okay.
That does not cover that. So I'm still gonna feel like we're all affected in some way, shape, or form. Prior to this, what we're dealing with right now.
Okay.
Don said I get my news from podcasts. LOL.
No, there's some podcasts that are really heavy on it. I just that I'm gonna say because we got a whole politics podcast for that. But it's just unfortunate that our people don't know what's being taken away from us for our people specifically. So that's the scary part. And then so we'll talk about that. But anyways, just just making it more local is people being so angry in the city. Yeah. But I think a lot of that has to do with the things that are being impacted, the programs, the lack of resources, there's just so many other things going on. But I don't know what y'all think.
I mean, I agree with you. It's a lot. That's why I said it comes to being a lot, but it all affects everybody just a little differently, whether at this moment or later or before at a time. Like we all get affected by it in some way, shape, or form. I'm not saying that it's not happening.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about local.
Like what you were just saying. I'm just piggybacking off of what you were just saying about like the lack of resources, all that. Like it's tough out here. But I think it seems like everybody is kind of lost a little bit.
Oh, I agree with the loss.
Like,
I absolutely agree with the loss because nobody's doing their homework. They're going by whatever the next person is saying. Nobody's doing their own research. So I absolutely agree with the loss.
But I'm saying even with the lack of resources and all that, it's like people don't. I don't know if people don't know or is it people just not looking in the direction.
I'm gonna just bring it down.
Do they not believe that they're out there, like resources, whatever resources, prior to the ones being taken away.
I'm gonna take out all of that. This conversation tonight. I'm gonna take out I'm gonna take out all of that.
That's fine.
So I think that people are looking for reasons to be angry right now because they are lost.
I agree.
So because y'all tell me, I don't know what y'all timeline look like. Everybody's timeline look different, but it seems like the moment that there's something in uproar in our city, everybody just jump on that. It's the most negative things. They jumping on it without.
I think it's an uproar period. It don't necessarily have to be in our city. For example, with Hulk Hogan passing away, everybody was so mad.
People are really on the internet debating.
He was racist, but
we not doing that.
He was racist, but he was my favorite wrestler when he was coming up.
About the reactions to it.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you care so much?
Well,
when it's actually
my thing is,
like
why do you care about what people think? Why do you?
It's bigger things than that small little thing. Okay, RIP, sorry.
Hey, Q.
I just think is affected by some. You know what I'm saying? That's important. That ain't important. So like the focusing on him passing. What the Malcolm person died too. I saw a lot of, but I ain't see that like how that people is really on there arguing about. People is really on there arguing about Hulk Hogan.
No,
the Malcolm person just died.
Okay, so I think black people.
Yeah, no.
Can I say this? Can I say this to all the black people everywhere? I really dislike when y'all pick and choose what y'all gonna be angry about, and then you tell other people. But then you tell people it's something bigger. You don't get to make that decision.
But
I'm not talking about just you.
But I just did that.
No, you did just do that. You did just do that. But it made me think about that. But it made me think about that. Why do y'all? Well, since you right here, why do y'all think that that's okay? Because you get to choose when you want to be in uproar about something.
But we all have
crazy.
We all have a choice. We all have a choice.
So why tell other people to be quiet?
We were talking about.
No, I'm asking you because you are right here. You are right here. That is something that we talk about.
Because we do have more, like how you're so passionate about the politics and wig.
But I can hold it.
No, it doesn't matter whether you can hold or not. What you're passionate about versus what I'm passionate about is different.
Yeah.
So like I just made that statement with what I just said. Like, yeah, that's small to me because that's small to me. He's small. That was a childhood thing. That was that's so. What you said, wig is tearing up this world right now. So, but we don't hear nobody loud about. I ain't hush nobody.
You did. You said it ain't important.
I'm not hushing. I'm just saying it's not important. But
why?
I'm giving my opinion about it.
Why minimize somebody else's feelings on something?
I'm not minimizing. To me, it's not important.
So why voice
that? What wasn't important? Hulk Hogan dying.
Hulk Hogan, yeah. Because
but that's your opinion, right?
Because you were saying
all it is. Because you were saying that people can have an opinion.
That's my opinion.
That's your
So why? But that's my opinion.
But why be vocal about somebody else's opinion? Their opinion was like,
what we're talking about right now is people being vocal online about small little things. We're talking about that. That was a small example. Hulk Hogan, wig over here tearing up the United States.
But you ain't want to talk about wig.
But I'm just comparing those two things.
You said wig wasn't big either. You said it was stuff over here.
I never said that he wasn't big. I said certain things matter to certain people.
You said you said everybody was affected.
Or what I
you said everybody was affected in some way.
They are. If that's true or not. And guess what? That statement still stands for the Hulk Hogan thing. Because it's somebody out there that love Hulk Hogan way more than me, correct or not? But it's real fans out there that love Hulk Hogan.
No, but this has to do with his racism.
So come on now, my words go for each scenario. Wig is that big, that situation big to you as it's big as hell to you. You're passionate about it. You're willing to go to the ends for it. It's passionate. No. It's also somebody out there passionate about Hulk Hogan that will argue you down about Hulk Hogan, and you sit up there and think you know something. You ain't getting in the field with that fan because that fan know Hulk Hogan.
I know.
So what I'm saying to you, yes,
but there's facts. There's facts and there's opinions. There's facts
in both situations, in Hulk Hogan's situation and in Will's situation.
I think the point was why does what someone posts make people so angry?
Like it's like shut up.
I'm saying?
So like sometimes people are posting and people are like, shut up, that ain't nothing. That's something to me.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So why even go through the you know what I mean?
Humans all do that at some point because everybody is a witness to being on some post that
it's not just you.
To do with them. No,
it's not just you. I'm saying it happens. Yeah, it happens on a regular basis. I don't.
You know, because
I ain't never been on nobody's post telling nobody to shut up though. But I gave my opinion on somebody's post.
I just keep scrolling, and I might have dialogue about it with my friends because I don't got time to Facebook beef with the ghouls. You know, everybody want to Facebook.
I agree with you.
I'm not really good with that.
I agree with you, but I know I have seen opinions under posts.
Yeah,
that they ain't got nothing to do with your daily life. It ain't paying you or taking care of nothing you got going on. So everybody,
wait. Magic stupid. He said, "Don't let their argument distract you from the fact that you can save 15% by switching the guy."
No, I think that social media is for people to share how they feel about random things.
What say? How do you feel? Don't it say?
Yeah, how do I feel on my page? Now, the day that I take my feelings under somebody else's shit, now they got a choice to exchange with me. And they open themselves up to that exchange, being that they made a public post, and I open myself up to that rebuttal when I commented, right?
Right.
I guess I'm feeling like, why don't people respect other people's thoughts, opinions and feelings? Because I'm a chatterbox. Everybody knows that. I can I can get down with almost every conversation, and I don't know. Sometimes I don't know things. I'll sit back and listen, or I'll go and research. I'll look some shit up. You know what I mean? Quick.
We be on the
I
phone.
think it comes from having. I guess it just comes from having the access to having the ability to have an opinion on somebody else's something.
Yeah,
like, because that's what Facebook is. People think Facebook is the real place. They're serious about it.
I think Facebook is totally a real place.
Yeah, but
but
I'm saying
definitely a real place.
It gives you access to
not a real
other
place.
people's stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because listen, there's no man alive sitting on Facebook day after day after day saying, or even women, I hate women, I hate men every day. You got to believe some of that to be true. Unless it's a comedian and
I agree, Erica. That's the selective outrage that I'll be talking about.
That's what
she said, we'll march, protest, and post when it's public or political or trending. But when it's But when the harm is in-house within our communities, families, and schools or churches, we go silent. We'll shout out about injustice from outsiders, but whisper when injustice comes from one of our own.
Is right.
It's so selective. I agree.
None of the people that actually sits and complain about things that are happening politically or whatever are ever in any of those rooms. I'm not saying all, but the ones that are majorly sitting there complaining are not the ones in those rooms when it comes to being heard, seen, pushing through, or
I
all
agree to that as well.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it's most like the people that's actually in the community doing something about it and being, you don't hear them complain. I don't hear not one person that walk around and actually help the community complain about it because they're actually involved in it. They're in the middle of it. Like the political stuff, you know, because they're out there fighting for it. They're doing something about it.
Well, but what you think is doing, because if you
in a sense, ain't that complaining if they're doing something to make a change?
Yeah,
something to
because they identify
and whatever.
They're in the fight.
They're not complaining to you, so you think it's not a complaint.
No, they're complaining where it's important.
No, they're complaining with their peers.
Where it's important, where it's going to matter.
It's important everywhere. They're having strong conversations at the coffee shop, at the barber shop. They're having conversations.
True.
But I'm saying, you don't think because this person is an advocate over here, they name on this wall and this. Don't think that those people are the ones actually fighting for all. It's really there are small people that you don't hear from. You know what I mean? You don't hear from necessarily that aren't as loud. Because there's people that feed people all the time that I do a ton of things for people that I don't talk about. Because I'm doing it out of the good faith of my heart.
Yeah.
I don't need to post about it, none of that. But people that know me know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So don't get, not that you are with me, but don't get that confused because the person isn't posting about it that it isn't true.
No, I don't think that, but I'm saying majority of the people that's complaining about the laws that are being passed, things that are being taken away, they're not being present all the way in places where it matters at. Like, you know, where it's going to get heard or seen. Because it's a lot of stuff going on in our communities. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so... Stop complaining and let's scooch up.
Okay, so let's talk about this because this was a big topic. Because my daughter's
time out. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I just want to go back. I tend to think people that do stuff and boast about it on social media doing it just for social media.
Yeah.
I think if you're making a flyer to get people to come to your book bag giveaway, your Easter egg hunt, whatever the case may be, those are things that I partake in. That then that's different. Because once that event is there, I typically don't post it no more because I've probably shared it for the last 2 months to get as many people as out.
I'm saying, like, it's people. Those are the people.
Like, I'm not going live showing you that
making a difference. It don't have to be boasted, but I'm saying those are the people that are out there in the community trying to at least put it forward. It's not matter if it's on Facebook or nothing. They're actually doing it. Is what I'm saying.
No, it's on Facebook because I know that's a great marketing tool.
But where were you for? Were you in that room fighting? Did you put up? Did you add to?
I don't go to any of the community like the like the board meetings and things like that. Yeah. I'm not that type of person. Yeah. But I did say, hey, I could use this platform to do the politics, and then we can all talk. We can converse. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's doing something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like we got so much more with. I ain't gonna go there, but on Tuesday y'all hear more about it. But we have so much more
board meetings and stuff like that. The way you are so like,
no, that's not my vibe.
Because you,
no, I wouldn't think that unless she told me, because I don't like to like to put stuff on people, where it don't go. So I wouldn't think that you would be at a board meeting unless you told me.
I don't like we talking about,
because I don't dig that deep. But I was gonna say I was saying for like the people that do stuff, giving away the clothes, feeding all the homeless people, like every year. And I'm saying this publicly now, probably for the first time. I think maybe a couple of my friends now, but every year me and my kids go and give the people under the bridges blankets, hats, scarves, gloves, all that, but I don't post about it on Facebook. I do that stuff because I got a passion for that, and that's what I want to do. And I've been doing it. My youngest is 23. I've been doing it since she's been about 10. So I do it every year. But I think the people that go out and want you to know that that's what they're doing it, they're doing it for a reason. They're doing it for the clout. They're doing it for the recognition. And if it's pure, you don't need recognition. You just do it. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Right. That's so even with like, I think like the school board, I share things like that. But my daughter is in college and we're good. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I do fight for other people when it comes to that. And it's a different type of fight for me. Sitting in the with the board meetings, that's just not my thing yet. You know what I mean? I'll graduate there, I hope. But sitting in that's not my thing. I'm more hands-on in the community. You know what I mean? But I think that I was finna talk about the curfew, for instance. There were a lot of, I agree, they did an event. I don't know, y'all might know better than me. They had an event where an influencer was somewhere.
Oh, on North.
And they end up fighting. And they end up fighting or whatnot. Somebody made a post like, y'all know everything else, but why can't y'all identify the kids that were out there fighting?
You wait, say that again.
So the kids were out there fighting. They was just really cutting up. And somebody shared the post and was like, why aren't y'all identifying the kids and their parents?
And it'd be a lot of adults out there condoning
because I'll see posts all the time where it'd be like, where are their parents? And typically their parents are nowhere around until they need medical help.
True.
And I think that's where we got to get better. Like, as a community, as a unit, as a village, all of that. Yeah. We got to get proactive, not reactive. Proactive because we need to figure out how we going to try to come to some kind of resolve with this, because we keep losing our babies. We are losing kids at an alarming rate, and that's supposed to be our future. Doctors, lawyers, nurses, teachers, all of that stuff. We are losing them.
True. I agree.
So we need to start being proactive instead of reactive. Most people don't want to do nothing until something has happened.
Yeah. So so it's like the kids are, that's a big thing for me. But as far as like it's a lot of people that's loud about what they do, and they just doing it for clout. It's true. Not.
Erica said same. Her kids served the homeless for Thanksgiving and Christmas. She said they give back the whole 9. We don't post unless it's regarding a fundraiser. Correct?
Yeah, we don't post either.
And then Q said some people think that their opinion matters more, so they be ready to battle underneath every post.
Yeah, that's true. I see people like that as well.
It's like that thing when they say you think you're bigger than the program.
Yeah.
No one's bigger than the program.
You're not bigger than this program, baby. You're not. No.
But the conversation really wasn't this deep that we had on the phone.
Right.
It was really more fun. And like,
ends up being, it goes.
So we got there.
But
it was cool.
Yeah. So now to the girl talk. Now to the girl talk to you. So
we up, y'all.
One of the things we talked about, I know it was separate conversations, but we both talked about this. I would like to know, this is really pivoting, okay? I would like to know why so many of our Black women are encouraging so many Black men to be mean to other women.
Yes.
I ain't gonna just say Black men, because just period. Why do you need your man to be mean in order for him to show that he loves you?
And give them a sense of security.
I think it gives them a sense of security. I think that's weird as fuck, though. That's because if you hold the door for me and it's a young lady coming behind me, I would expect automatically that you're going to hold the door for her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I would expect. And if if it's you with me and my friends, you pull my chair out, I would expect that you would, especially if she's standing right there next to you.
If we at the grocery store and that woman need help getting that up off that top shelf, I think you should be getting it off the top.
But to be like, you better not,
you're the only man in the aisle.
Like block the bitch, all of that.
On your Facebook post that was going around, you kill that bitch. Let me know you.
Yeah.
Like, why y'all want people to die?
Yeah, like what's wrong with you? Are you to take the rap for that murder, ma'am? Because
absolutely not that serious for me. Like, I want my man to be a reflection of our relationship and me. You know what I mean? So being rude and that's cruel is not it.
It's kind of like now how they saying like you can measure how good or happy a man is or a woman is with a man based on her smile. If that's the same goes with your man. If your man is being a man in man mode at all times, being a gentleman, helping, getting stuff, building, putting together, being a part of, included, whatever. If he doing that,
I agree, and I think that speaks volumes for if you want him to be such a mean girl to other women. I
think that's a mean. I mean, we got a lot of them.
Well, I mean, they be
it's a lot of them.
If you want your man to be a mean guy, or you're being a mean girl and want your guy to be mean to women, to me that speaks volumes about your relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's more than likely the way that you're being treated at home.
It's like the love and nurturing. I can see the love.
Or it's a lot of insecure, like deeply rooted insecurities. Y'all been going through shit at stuff at the stuff, things at the things, all kinds of stuff.
Pull you to the side.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
Get out of that.
Just get out of that. I'm the girl to tell you to leave. I'm sorry. I'm not. You know how they be like, I hate the ones that I'm gonna tell you to leave. Yeah. I feel like you can make.
I think I have to get to the point where I would tell you to leave. Is enough.
This is enough now, for real. It's
I would like to be a listening ear to my friend. Maybe give some solid advice.
Not too much.
Sometimes they just need to get that shit off their chest. So most likely when in the past when my good girlfriends have come to me, it was just to vent a little bit. Yeah. It wasn't that deep, but I need to get this shit off my chest. Yeah. And then I always be like, so what you gonna do, girl? You know? For real. But I don't want you to answer that to me. That's something you need to figure out.
I'm only asking you to get your mind going.
Correct.
I'm not even, I don't need to answer.
But I have said, bitch, leave.
I did too. Leave.
Because y'all stressing me out.
Oh no,
I'm depressed because of y'all. I'm good over here.
Over my life. I'm not even there.
But I'm not the type to say leave.
You know, what you say? Stick
around. I think you. No, I don't say stick around, but I do put things into perspective. Like, hey, this going on. Do that make sense to you? You know what I mean? How you feel when that's happening?
That's the same way. That's like if you like it, I love it. I love it.
It's not if I say, if you telling me, he keep
we black people, we always follow the way
because cheating is always the big thing. He keep cheating. Well, how do you feel when he cheats?
Does it hurt you?
Like, how does it make you feel?
Do you like it? Do you want to participate?
And you gotta stop.
Not even that. Do you got something on the side you trying to keep going? So you won't, you know what I'm saying? You just let him do him because you over here doing
because for real in real life, that's exactly what be going on. Like women and men that be that insecure, they be having a whole bunch of shit going on in the back, and they be projecting that shit off on their partner.
They do,
and that's what make their relationship unhealthy, unhappy, and now you can't hold the door for your little sister.
Because you can't have both doors. You just got this one here and this one back. I'm gonna go back.
No, they be having these being scared to say hi.
Wait, let me go back.
They do.
Niggas be afraid.
This one girl said her nigga better not say good morning to a bitch. I was like, oh,
so he got to go to work. Just
not even. She probably don't even want him to do that.
And then she turned around and said, I'm a queen.
So sad for the
you're insecure, honey.
So much for the work wife.
So not can't have a person can't have morals because you insecure. What if my mama always told me to speak when I walk in the room?
Absolutely.
What? But those people me, treat me good. I can't even.
Is that why you laughing at
those people that require that? Don't have morals either. No, that's the part of the
that's
problem.
True.
So let me go back. Erica said I expect for my man to be a man at all the times.
Okay.
Q said that's super insensitive behavior.
What you talking about? He do what? And wait, who do what? She trying to say?
She talking about you
about what I don't say.
You don't necessarily say leave or you, but you be saying leave.
Listen, I will bring.
You probably know. Q probably did. You done heard that leave, girl. That ain't making you happy.
Let me tell y'all. Q could. I ain't gonna tell y'all, but.
Yeah,
she knows I wouldn't say anything like that. Yeah. I'll bring out some cards for your ass. Hey, try these question cards on a date. I'll play them.
See, I'm type of person.
See how compatible y'all are.
Yes,
I do.
I got websites and shit.
Yeah. I got a friend out there with some of my question card. Bring my shit back. Did it work or not?
Can we get those? We're gonna put those on the girl talk one night.
Are y'all still on dates, motherfucker? Okay, Erica said, me either. I'm never saying leave. I'll point things out to get the wheels started. But ultimately, if you want to be unhappy, I mean, who am I to want more for you than you do? I agree.
That's true.
But I think a lot of people don't tell their friends to leave or don't like give real advice, not even just the leave part, because they don't want their friends to hold them accountable or tell them the real.
Okay. Wait,
you like it? I let me like, girl, it ain't that bad.
She said definitely still got him. So cute was the friend you.
Oh, what you out there like?
Wait, say that one more time. Say
so
I
think a lot of friends be going through bad relationships themselves. So they'll try to get you to stay in your bad relationship so that they can continue theirs. So they don't give you real. I don't mind telling my friends real shit. Like I had a friend, and please don't, if you're watching, don't say it's you, because like
we're just using that as an example. We're not trying to put you out there. It's an example.
I was talking to a friend, and she was it had dawned on me. She was like, yeah, because I'm sick of this shit. Woo. I'm like, what happened? And then she told me, and she was saying some shit, and I'm thinking like, this motherfucker don't know how much life costs outside. Like, she was like, because he on it. Well, what do he do? You know what I mean? Then she told me, I'm like, well, shit, that sounds like a deal to me.
Okay.
And
I ain't doing what? Nothing.
I put some things into perspective, and they're doing good now. You know what I mean? Bitch, can you afford it outside by yourself?
Right. Exactly.
Outside costs a lot.
How about that? Or do you want to? Do you want to? Because you can.
Listen,
it's gonna take you a lot of you and used to it.
I don't want a 50-50 nigga, but I do understand the economy is rough and you need both parties. Right now, this is the way it is.
But I'm also saying that I ain't gonna be dealing with a whole bunch of just bullshit.
No, that's true. But I think sometimes people don't grow with their partner. It's like, I met you like this. You used to be real sweet. You used to be, bitch, I am tired. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And vice versa, whatever. Yeah. But I think that people need to, couples need to regroup every so often. You know, maybe quarterly, just to see where you at mentally. Or do you got different goals or things like that? And trust me, I just reached this place.
Asking that question about where you are in this season right now, because like I said, we all go through things at some different times and points. So it's just like to bring it back and to get that connection, to tap into where we are, our goals. Are we still on the same path?
Our goals, and don't think I want you to have separate goals. I want to know your personal goals, and I want to know how I can help you too, and vice versa, so we can reciprocate that energy. But this isn't just so you could be on the island by yourself and achieving all these things. This is so I can know where you at and what's making you happy. You know what I mean?
Because if I've moved on to summer and you still in spring, we're not aligned.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Do you think having that discernment to be able to do that brings that back to that part where where you was talking about on the other podcast of a high value woman having to
be high value to me is beyond money, beyond status, beyond degrees. It is beyond that. And a lot of women aren't high value for morally or they're not high value women. And it's not a shade to anyone. I just feel like high value comes with a lot of things that money can't buy.
I agree.
And until we all realize that, you'll never be able to really be intertwined with someone completely.
Do you think that's where men come from when they say about having a peace part? Like, we always just think about having a quiet, peaceful home. But is it more than that for a man, being able to insert yourself in his life in a good way?
To me, your life needs to be peaceful before I get there. I can maintain that and support that, but your life, I can't be your peace. You need to be your own.
That has to be a self thing.
Yeah, you need to create a peaceful world already. Because if you are already in chaos and you don't know how to get out of chaos, what can I really say? You know what I'm saying? If you haven't identified you at least want peace and are going to take the proper steps to get it, then what?
Yeah, I agree. Like, you have to at least have identified that as well.
Right.
I understand that every relationship is different. Every person is different. So your past relationships may have not been in your business like I'm in your business, because I'm gonna ask you what's wrong, what's going on. You want to talk about it? True, you know what I'm saying? Let's try to find a resolve. Why we walking around so angry? Right, you know what's going on? Because that was the topic. Why you mad though? So that's why I threw that out there. So I'm gonna ask you those things, because I don't want what we got going on to whatever you mad about today or whatever bothered you today to affect what we might have going on. Because if you got a bad attitude like all the time, at some point or another, that's going to affect me. I ain't going to want to be around you. I ain't gonna want to deal with you. I ain't gonna want to talk to you. All of those type of things. So I think maybe being in your partner business just a little bit ain't gonna hurt nobody. I think Erica said reassess. Y'all don't got it, but I had to tell my grandbaby.
Reassess. You said you have to reassess is essential.
I think that's important. I think we, every once in a while that you should go back to the drawing board. Because what may look like giving up to you may just be my breaking point for me. So, people always be like, oh, you giving up on us or woo. I had a fucking enough. But that's because we never went back to the drawing board to work out them little small kinks to earn this thing back out. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's very important.
I think it's just easy to get angry. Like angry is an easy emotion, right? Like people go there for that. Well, sometimes they don't even be angry. Like once you sit down, that's what I like. That's what I'll tell you. I love that you do dig deeper, ask more questions, try to get to the bottom line, because it's always an underlying issue to what's actually being shown on the outside. So it's like anger is just an easy emotion that everybody can relate to.
Well, it's a cop out because you don't have conflict resolution skills.
Yeah. I mean, everybody not taught that.
Like, listen, I'm telling you, I just got this place. You know what I mean? Because communication is so big, and a lot of people aren't prepared to hear the other person.
And understanding, because
understanding is everything.
Hand in hand, because if I can talk to my face get blue, but if you don't understand what I'm saying, then
I guess that's like we all learned this as we got older, right? When remember back in the day, it was cool to blow your dude phone down. You know what I mean? Or him blow your phone down. And you just, if they didn't answer, you just instantly thought they was with somebody else.
Right.
But nowadays, I hope that people have learned something could have happened.
Something could have happened, yeah.
And being okay with being like, hey, you okay?
But then I think some women know they men too. So to play that like something happened, they might just get manipulated. You know, they let that word manipulated. So it's like, you got to be kind of, that's a little.
I think you get better, but you get better results when you calmly talk to your partner, though, for real. Because if you always feel like you're under attack, what is that?
That's me. Let me take it off.
If you always feel like you under attack, you're not gonna be able to listen. You're not gonna be able to hear. You're not gonna be able to understand. You know what I mean? So you can't. What's next?
But then, do people even understand and know that they taking stuff personal?
Let me say this. This why it's on my head. Y'all know I'm 41 now. And I might forget. But y'all might want to share this real quick. Share this. Let's be loud about
this. Okay, share.
And make sure y'all like too. Love y'all. But I think that Krisha, you ready? Because I want everybody to hear this.
No, hurry up, because I want to read the comments.
No, you can read them right now. Because I want to be.
Q said, "Oh wow."
Okay, don't read.
My baby calling me.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I'm trying to get my
okay. That's daycare issues over here.
Shut up. Andrew, but I'm together.
What's the name say? What JD Vance said, take your kids with you.
Lordy.
Take your kids with you. No, but I want to say this though. Stop. The biggest issue, I believe, where you want to throw her your kids?
Yeah.
Because she don't want to get it. Just
sorry, sister. He called him because he calling right now.
Like she gotta go get him.
Yeah.
Oh, make sure.
Okay.
He get off work. Wait, what's the name?
Erica said, "What peaceful ass nigga say? I need you to be my peace."
Yeah, the toxic ones on their podcast.
A lot of men have mental health issues that's unaddressed and feel like they can't talk to others about it. Out of fear looking weak. I agree to that as well.
So this is that front one, sister. This is a big thing. I think everyone would do better if they stop comparing their relationship to social media relationship or their friend relationship.
Or their friends.
Like just have your own standards and your own relationship. Like shit. Like, I don't compare nothing with nobody. Like, y'all know that. Like, I could care less. Like,
that is the stiller of all joy, though, because you're not focused on what you could be working on and be better at. And that's what people are missing out on, the comparison thing.
I watch people,
but what's wrong with having a conversation with your partner and saying and asking them questions like, what can I do better? What am I not doing? What you need? What more do you need from me?
I guess that goes back to the communication piece. Everybody don't know how to communicate.
I mean, people don't know how to act. They don't do nothing wrong.
Because that would eliminate a lot.
What about if we talk about things like little games and stuff like that, where it makes it a little easier to talk?
Marquand, what you shaking your head for? What?
Hey, y'all, I can't
he don't want his asking him questions.
Did we read the comment?
We don't have an engineer.
What last comment did we read?
I don't know. Y'all doing better than me.
I'm going to read Q's. She said a lot of men have mental health issues that's unaddressed and feel like they can't talk to others about it, or fear of looking weak. That's true.
I agree.
But I think that goes with debunking the things that is not real, right? Y'all should know by now that's not real. You're a human. You have feelings. You have needs.
What's not real?
About them not being able to address their emotional side of them.
A man?
Yeah, a man.
I mean, not to be on the man's side, but have you made him feel comfortable?
I was just about to say,
but women, we gotta be okay with making him feel comfortable.
That's true, but I'm saying you can't find that nowhere, because I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of women have found other women to run to for that. We ain't always went to our mamas and grandmas. I'm just saying honestly, like, it was other women that we found at some place in our life, some stepping stone, some tone, that woman helped me understand something I didn't understand, that my mom and my grandma, my whatever couldn't. So when you keep saying that they don't want to talk, it becomes like it's just their choice that they don't want to talk. You can't keep leaning on the fact that there's nobody, because you telling me out of all the people on the earth, it's nobody you can talk to. You ain't ranting to nobody that make you feel seen. Like, hey, just
maybe not. Maybe not.
But what about inside of your relationship? Why should I or he have to go outside of his relationship? If I have a problem with you and you're my mate, I can't bring that to you. Why can't I? That's why I said you have to make it a safe space.
Maybe
for
you
him.
want a different perspective,
and vice versa.
Trying to get my perspective, not even about you. It's trying to understand me. So maybe I need to go to somebody that understand me, that can be real with me. Like, dog.
But if you can't talk to your partner,
you gotta go in there and make it
you
that
talk
woman
to somebody else.
It's just what it is. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, with my kids, some conversations my kids go have with their auntie. I know she finna tell me when they get done having that conversation, but the fact that they know that sometimes they know what conversations they can have with their auntie versus their mom, because their mom will be like, what it is, I want to tell them, but auntie gonna come with some real, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. This ain't right, give you a different perspective. So sometimes your people, you don't pick your people. Sometimes your people pick you that you feel comfortable with. You never.
Yeah, but in a relationship,
I'll give you that.
Yeah,
but in a relationship,
maybe that's something that needs to be expressed, as far as like, we need to communicate and tell each other what's, because how.
Do you think you need to say that early on?
I think, yeah, especially now with a lot going on. That comes with even telling what you expect.
Wait, hold on. You saying you think early on you should say, I got a lot going on?
Oh no, the communication.
Oh, okay. I'm like, whoa, because if you tell me that
I desire a lot of communication. But even that too, I'm gonna be honest with you. You need to tell me that, because you need to give me an option whether if I want to stay here or not.
Absolutely.
Don't bamboozle me into being here.
But if someone told you they needed a lot of communication,
no. She said that they got a lot going on.
That means you don't have no time for me.
You're bamboozling me into something.
I don't want to say a bamboozle, y'all, because I feel like I got a lot going on, but it ain't in a bad way.
No, but that's what I'm saying. See, when you say that, when you say that, when you say you got a lot going on, it doesn't.
I think you trying to talk to me all about me. Cut it off.
When you say you got a lot going on, it doesn't necessarily have to be bad things. It has to be, can I fit in what you have going on?
So if a person tells you, hey, I have a lot, what?
I got a lot going on. What the fuck?
No, if a person tells you,
I think that you can't.
Hey, listen. So if a person tells you I have a lot going on, business wise, you're gonna stay.
Because like my next question is what does that look like?
Okay.
So you paint that picture for me,
yeah,
and I'm gonna decide. I may can fit. I don't think I can. You might have to find somebody who can. That's the real conversation, the dialogue,
even with the business part,
everything, because a relationship is
require you to be, 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. Yeah, I need to know that that's the type of busy that you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to neglect my emotional needs, my desires, my wants, my future, my love, everything to sit here with you. I'm not going to put all them eggs right there.
I love that.
Yeah,
you get an egg.
Might even crack.
I 1000% agree. But I just said that I would just emphasize on that because there's so many women that love for men to be busy business wise because they think there's money there. But you don't know what stage
you're busy. Got to match your money.
Well, sometimes what if they're at the early stage of getting it taken off? You know what I'm saying? He busy, but he just started his business.
Well, that's where the communication is.
But that's
absolutely important.
But guess what? Honestly, it's going to take a lot of communication because somebody going to feel neglected, regardless if that's not your intention or not. Trying to open and run a business and do other things outside to take care of this household, somebody going to feel neglected. Somebody.
So are you saying that that's an early sacrifice?
It needs to be talked about because a relationship is sacrificial.
I'm asking you.
So are we willing to sacrifice this? Is you willing to sit with me while I go through these tumbles and rumbles and do this and that? Most people, some people not. Some people are. That's why when
so you mean to tell me you not gonna shoot in the gym?
Right, but I'd rather have that conversation. I'd rather have that conversation early on
than 6 months later down the line. You like, what I signed up for.
So I think that's important to have that communication there. Like,
do you think for men, if a man said that versus a woman saying that would be taken differently? Because I honestly believe if a man said I'm busy business wise, that women are gonna say because they're gonna stay because they want to reap the benefits of that business. But
I think some women, not all. Some women may.
I think all.
No, I don't think all. I don't think all at all. I think some because you got some out there that's only there for the benefit.
True.
But I can't see a woman walking away because a man is doing business things.
Oh, it's plenty.
No, I haven't met any.
Are
you guys?
No. I do think that there's women like that out there because that might not be what they're looking for.
Hey, Mark, I'm
finna go.
He put his hand on his head because he don't want the women to work.
Look, exactly. I said that. He don't want his woman to work. So I think that that's important to have and establish early on because people got, that might not be what this woman is looking for. And if you tell me that that's what you got going on, whether it's business wise, whether it's with your kids and your baby mamas and you trying to figure some shit out in court, whatever the fuck it is, if that's not something that I'm interested in partaking in, then I have the right to choose and say,
right. Hey, so that's why I said I think that the conversation is important to have early on, so we won't waste our time here and we can just get on to what we got to get on.
Yeah.
We don't need to be stumbling blocks in each other's life to block what's really for us or what's going to come to us and the person that's here for us. To make that happen, we need to have that conversation. I don't so if a man was literally coming and saying like, I got a lot going on in this, and and then you feel like you can fit in them slots in those areas where he's saying that this where you can fit at, this where I see us, all that, then but most women are not. That's why a lot of women be cheating and
so I got a question. So Keisha K. Orr said, I don't know what day she said it, but it was recently mentioned that she said Gucci man don't have to do nothing but shower. How did y'all feel about that? Did y'all see that?
I did see that. I feel like if that's for her life, if that's how her life is set up, that's fabulous.
Yeah. With her being able to have that.
Yeah, they got multiple businesses. They are set.
That's
monetary wise, their kids are good, their families are good. So if that's how she want her life, I think that's fine.
That's fine for me.
I think that's to her. Yeah, she could because I enjoy. I'm not chef like Tay is, but I enjoy cooking. Like I'm a gifter. I like letting people know that I like you, that I'm here, that I'm fucking with you. Yeah. Shit like that. Yeah. So and so I don't have a problem doing those type of things. Yeah.
She could. Yes. I feed you when I like you too. I just be playing. I just be bringing out the stuff.
Okay, wait. Let me go back before we get too far off. Hi, Trinice. She said, "Hey, ladies."
Y'all.
Hey,
Marquand said, "Do y'all believe a man who is successful, life is peaceful?" What? Marquand, do y'all believe a man who is successful, life is or was peaceful? Okay, that's what it was.
It depends on what you saying is successful, because it's not always financial.
I do believe if you started from the ground up, nothing is handed down to you. You got to get it literally out the mud. That your life is not gonna be peaceful in the beginning, because if you got to put your all, you got to work hard to establish this business or establish whatever it is you're trying to establish. I think that it takes work. It's gonna take some sacrifices. It's gonna run into problems, troubles, all of that stuff. So I personally don't think initially out the gate their life is peaceful, but I think once they have established, or at least at that point where they, it appears that I'm established anyway, I think that they should be able to become peaceful too. I agree.
I agree.
Quiz said I definitely do, and I definitely do that, and see that my attitude can be a problem sometimes, and I'm working on it. Q also said couples therapy works.
For Q working on it.
We're being accountable this year. Yay! Okay. See the girls up 1,000.
Erica said you have to set the stage in the beginning. You end up with unmet expectations that you never mention. I agree.
True.
I'm not signing up to struggle. Past tense. LOL. I discuss credit, goals, aspirations, finances. Second date, you'll get yourself in some ish if you don't ask the right questions. And
I think there's a way. So I used to be jumping out the gate with that too. That was my thing. Like, but I think there's a way to ask those things without being intrusive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to be a little bit more gentle with those.
How you do that? How you do that? So how do you feel about credit? What's your credit score?
That's huge. No.
Because look,
no. It's the way, it's the delivery. Like
the last situation when you told me to talk about.
It's like, how do you feel about credit? You got to say something like, you got to be doing something. You got to be doing something, right? You'd be like, or you can throw something out there like, it's only 100,000. You got to say,
because the men say that's the wise women that they like, that know how to get what they want, but not being pushy about it, but still getting it off.
So being pushy is like, how do you feel about
I'm teach me how to say it. How you feel about me this house?
No. You might say something like, hey, Navy Federal, I just saw this offer. Navy Federal, do you know anything about the credit that they offer? Do you bank with them or anything? Do you know anything about credit? Because I need to learn.
Right.
Make it a teachable moment.
Oh, okay.
Stay coachable.
Always.
They'd be like, my credit, I'm working on me too. Yeah. And you kind of know where you at with,
Bubba,
I can really write a book on that shit.
Bubba, give it the credit.
Though, if I was married, y'all would listen.
Bubba, give the credit. See your credit score at 730. They be like, I thought you said you didn't know.
No,
I mean, it just went up. I don't know what happened. Just because you came.
It was the
I agree. Erica said will tell you so much about a person.
No, not necessarily. Because there's some people that just in our 40s now. There's some people that went through some life experiences.
Yeah, we just
especially even after COVID. Exactly. Yeah. I can't say that because the credit you can build back up. You know what I mean? Some people have did some big dog shit already. So now they working themselves back. You know what I mean? COVID took a hit for everybody, and I don't think they were able to get it back.
This is overnight. So crazy. Before I came here, literally, I was just at my best friend's house because it's her dude's birthday. So we went over there to celebrate with them, and we were just all sitting at the table. It was me, my sister, my best friend, and one of her friends. Why we randomly just started talking about credit out of nowhere? So everybody else around taking shots, drinking, talking shit, playing music, all that. We women sitting at the table talking about credit. I said, my sister was like, I like when things just can flow.
Yeah.
Because that make it, everybody was sharing some type of thing. We start opening up the credit bureau. We start sharing what we know about just in that little moment. And I'm like, this wasn't even a moment about teaching nothing. And it just popped up out of nowhere. I'm like, y'all, it's all signs. And I'm just watching.
All of y'all were coachable.
All coachable and teachable at the same time. Because nobody discredited nobody what they knew, whether they knew a little or not or whatever. And they told their experience and everything and what we learned. So it was just I think
too that's for our people, but we talking about relationships more right now. I think too, like, be comfortable with telling your partner what you got going on because they might be able to help you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I don't think everybody knows everything.
I have that problem.
Okay.
I don't share a lot with my partner when I have one, as far as financial something. I guess it got something to do with me probably being the only one financially doing everything around me for so long.
Having to be so strong.
Yeah, so I don't trust nobody with that part. Like, you can help in any other area. Financial, you're not touching, because I'm going to make sure we got what we need over here. We not gonna be without no lies. We're not gonna be without no food. We not gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
One guy I shared my credit with. That's the first time I had ever done that, and it came out. The end result was great because my credit is better.
Yeah.
But and then I even went on after us. I even went on to learn to take care of Deanna's credit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So her credit is great. So she'll have a different experience in her life. With her mate. But she started out that way.
Yeah.
But it's just a learning.
It is. I feel comfortable talking about credit though, because I guess more now with me dipping in it and more interested in it and learning and actually putting in some of the things that I am learning about credit. It's more. I want everybody to know now. You can have good credit. You can get this. You can get that. You can do this. You can.
Just the way you able to shout that, you should be able to trust in your partner to receive.
True. But that. I guess that will come with me feeling when it's the one. I'm gonna know. Like y'all keep saying, like everybody saying, when it's the one, I'm gonna know, because I'm gonna be willing to share all of that. I'm just saying, it's gonna come naturally.
I don't know what that means. Like the one, I don't know. Because you can be with somebody and you could just be having an amazing time. I mean, I think
that might feel like the one.
I know who my person is, because like a motherfucker get on my nerves and I still fuck with it. You know what I mean? Is that it, y'all? I don't know. Y'all, you married people. What's up?
You married people. Tell me what.
Okay, let me read. Erica said, if we can't talk about things like that, you most likely can't be my friend. I love those convos because you can learn from each other. She's talking about the credit thing.
Healthy relationships.
Yeah. Helping building. Each one teach one.
Each one teach one.
We gotta help and be
I
okay.
Know y'all be tired of me. I don't give a fuck. I'm quick to be like, hey, they doing this over here. You look into that for you.
Oh no, I don't be tired.
No, I don't never get tired of people dropping jewels.
Yeah. You can never. If you get tired of somebody,
if I can use it, I can use it. If I can't, 9 times out of 10, I might pass it on to somebody. Like, you know what? That was a good piece of advice.
Like on my social media, my page is literally a lot of resources being sold. I talk my shit on there too. Don't get me wrong, but I share a lot of resources. It's always resources. It's always job leads. It's always stuff that's going on in the community. It's always something like it's not. No, I share that because even if it's not for me, somebody is out there for. Like, I don't know. Like, I just believe in that. Like, so my social media just kind of turned into that.
Marquand said, when it's the one, wrong answer.
Boy, shut up. Nobody. Hi.
Let me see Marquand page, because he be having.
Yeah, ain't nobody about to go there with him.
Marquand, keep the questions on there, y'all.
Because just like he want that woman to stay at home and don't work, you ain't finna do that. No, you ain't finna do that for every woman. But look. He ain't finna do that for every woman. It had to be the one for him. So you're not finna sit up here and try to laugh at my comment.
I think that's true.
He ain't finna do that to every woman. So it is the one.
I don't know
what he talking about. So yeah, Marquand. It's the one.
I'll never get tired of being given
first of all,
advice.
Jameer posted this. Marquand shared this with the confused and laughing emojis. I would rather treat my woman like trash and know why she left than to treat her like a queen and wonder why she
left. Put his face back.
Right.
He's a dog. He's a mutt.
That's my shit.
Stop playing.
What? They sit around like Marquand, block him. Like, get him out your system. Like, what? Mm-mm.
He said, why do so many women? Okay, wait, I can't skip. I don't want to skip to go here. I want to go back.
Q and Erica.
Q said, I'll never get tired of being given advice or great tips on things that can help me or someone else. See, that's good. Clock it, Q. And then Erica said, compromise is also a huge thing. Going back to the busy person, my husband wear a lot of hats, and I just be wanting him at home, so it has to be some give and take. Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah, I mean, that's a sacrifice. for the life you want to live. You know what I'm saying? It's a sacrifice. So you want him to work hard so he can sleep later, or what? You know. So yeah, I can.
Marquand also said, "Why do so many feel they'll change when it's the one?"
I don't think it got nothing to do with change. I think it got something to do with evolving.
Wait.
Because when we come together, we supposed to make each other better.
Why do they think they'll change?
Why do so many women feel they'll change when it's the one?
Yeah, I don't think it's changed.
Like the woman changing? Or her changing the man?
Both, either way it go, because men be saying that too. Marquand trying to act like he never said nothing about the one.
Need to know his real
you know how Marquand trying to act like he just whatever.
No, what I think Marquand is saying is why do you think you'll change when you meet that one, the one who you feel like that, like this is it?
But I don't think it's changed. I think it's evolving, because when two people come together, what other thing do we have to do besides come better to be better? So I don't think you know when you say it like that, it's you know what I'm saying? Then yeah, when you say it like that, it's on the ugly spectrum. But when you want to be positive about it, it's about us evolving. It's about us coming into each other's lives to make it better. It's about also adding that equally yoked.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Fitting in the areas where our partner lacks. See where we can pick it up. If we can't, can we learn about it together?
Did he specify if he's talking about women or change?
Erica said you can't change.
He said women. He said women because he said, why do so many women feel they'll change?
Oh no, I want to.
No, is he talking about women will change?
And then he laughed. And then he laughed because he
laughed at her reading the post that he shared of Jameer.
Oh
yeah, so he laughed at that.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So, but he's saying women in general.
Yeah, I mean, like why do so many women feel they'll change when it's the one?
Yeah. So I can say this. So change happens, right? Mm-hmm. So you got this one way you are. My single me is completely different than my relationship. And if I'm around a man that makes me feel, I got an ex, right? My ex, the first time I met him, completely different than the person I know today.
Right. Yeah.
So I look at him differently. I feel differently. I feel much more secure. But guess what? Some life experiences happened to the both of us. Right. And then we were able to come back and be different. Now I ain't gonna say different people. We just grew. We grew.
Yeah. And now we grew to be now. Can we grew together
now? And the people that we grew to be today are very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. But squishy. Yeah, but I do believe change can happen, and again, life experiences make you feel like. I think I talk different, I understand different, I listen different. I'm prepared to move different. You know what I mean? Like
that's why I think his.
But I think if you stay the same person who you are. Like you ain't learned shit from the past relationships, from the past situations. Because every time a breakup happens, you should have learned something from that situation. Yeah. Either you the woman or you the man.
Because we are here, we are beings here having an experience. We are shaped by our experiences, our thought processes, the way we see things, who we think is safe and not safe. They're all shaped by our experiences. So if you ain't learned from it.
Yeah, like like it's just like the community.
Who said this? Who said they would change when they find a one?
Who said it?
Oh, I'm asking y'all.
I'm not sure. Oh, when I said it's the one, like y'all say. When I said say it's the one I'ma know.
Okay, he's saying when you said that you don't believe. He said I'm saying she said she would change when it's the one. You don't believe that the one will see who you are now and not want that.
Mm-mm. No, it's just.
I think they will see it because you gonna know, like if like that, like they say,
and somebody might like me where I'm at right now.
You gonna like me right now because this is where I'm at right now, and then you're gonna be willing to go through all the phases that it takes for me to be.
But in relationships,
so I'm evolving with you. Regardless of, because you gonna meet me right here, but I'm not gonna be right here a year from now.
To even meet me today and want me to still be this person.
You want me? That's my one. That's the one though. That's the one though.
When I'm with you, I'm in the coachable stage. I'm learning.
I was just about to say about coachable.
30 days to change a person.
It can.
Because what people got to realize is every time you enter a new situation, you're going to have to come in open.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to come in open and learning new things and new places, people, all of that stuff.
That's
because again, that I'm nothing like your ex and your next ain't gonna be nothing like me. So you know what I'm saying? So I feel like you gotta come into each situation being open to what you know, what you might learn about this person, who this person might be, all of that stuff. And when you see it's just not for you, then that's fine. Go ahead and move around. But I think you need to be open for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I agree. I'm not saying in 60 days, but more like in 6 months. If I met you today and in 6 months, I'm still here in this space, and it's the way I think, the way I talk, like totally disregarding how you feel about certain things that I do.
If I'm more emotionally than I was before you came, drained, tired, don't want to deal with life.
If you're a distraction,
then you should leave, because I'm not what you need. Because if that's how you came for me, you wouldn't be what I need.
Yeah.
So one thing too that men need to realize too is like women naturally are submissive. Right?
Yeah. Right.
When you get a dude that you really fucking feeling and you feel like he, even if you're not quite sure, but you feel like he feeling you too, you naturally gonna submit to them.
You start telling all your problems. You start laying everything down. I
think you start being more open to things. You're being more open to change. You're being more open to exploring the possibility of being with this person, you know, like, oh, he don't like me hanging out, or you know, doing this after a certain time. You like, if that's the person who you want to be with, who you want to deal with, you're going to change those things. Because I do feel like and I'm just speaking for me, but even for some of my friends, I feel like they in relationship, them is not they out of a relationship, them, you know what I'm saying? Like those are two different people. Because I can call somebody, be like, man, I feel like a drink. I got my best friend, she married. I could feel like a drink, but if she got something going on, she'll be like, now, you know, I ain't coming outside after 10 o'clock or whatever the case may be. And I'm just using those numbers, and I'm using her as an example. And I respect that, because that's my best friend and that's their situation. Who am I to judge? You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think that's a judge thing. I think that more women have to be like more mature when it comes to having friends in relationship or being married. Like, you don't get to call me outside. Like, I got to check with my man. You know what I mean? Like, you should be okay and comfortable.
It be almost kind of becoming like a relationship with friends with women, because they be so entitled.
But you shouldn't be.
You ain't call me today. Like, damn, bitch, I got shit to do. I got life too. I got kids. I got shit. Like, what are you talking about?
No, but when it comes to relationship, I think
ain't talking so long. We can still be friends if we ain't talking a month.
But
absolutely,
catch up.
It's cool to have good, healthy relationships. But I'm saying, when you aren't respecting your friend's relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's weak.
Or marriage. Like, that's not okay. Like, you don't get to. I called you yesterday. I'm like, I gotta get something to eat, and stay on the phone with me or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, hold on, because she was kind of quiet. She wanted me to get to talking to her shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm like, you caking? She was like, yeah, but I'm
like, but I'm gonna talk to you till you get back to that.
It's cool, you know.
That's what we do.
Her ain't doing a lot. On there setting up meetings, making a profile, making a flyer for something, planning this, talking to that person, questioning this man, over here with this guy. I'll be like, do you hear me? What I say? I'm gonna repeat it the next time.
But what's funny is she heard everything.
She heard everything.
She heard everything.
I'm on this as well.
Yeah,
you do.
So that's funny. But that's what we do, because I do it to her too. As soon as I get to the store, I be like, let me call you right back. Let me run in here. I'm gonna call you as soon as I get back in the car, because I don't know what it is. I be feeling like I need to be on the phone with someone when I'm driving. But that's what we do. So that's
okay, y'all. I gotta go to the comments, because Marquand spoke. He said, speaking on when he talking about me, black and white, was speaking about not letting her man be overly involved in her financial situation. The one who will look at it like, what's she on? Because remember, you don't know the one out the gate. Okay, facts. So when I made that statement, I was talking about a previous experiences from the relationships that didn't work, right? So no, I didn't feel comfortable sharing anything financially with these people, because guess what? They didn't show nor prove that they were capable of handling my financial situation that comes with 2 children. You know what I'm saying? So to your thing, Marquand, it's the previous experiences. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about the previous experiences. No, I did not trust those men with anything financially of mine.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. Yeah. And I think that men, that's why I was thinking it's super cool when a man can walk in his truth and just be, just a good man out the gate. Be your true self. Yeah. So I can know how to deal with you. You know what I mean? If you're providing me with comfort, safety, you know what I mean? Like, like you really, your integrity is there and all that. that makes it easier for me to love on you or to be open with you or to share. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because to share those finances.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like so that's why when I keep saying the one, you ain't gonna sit up here and let me not share my financial with you.
And I'm not gonna have to question if you're the one.
You as being my man, not even if you can't even hold it financially, even if you just giving me some insight to be better in a way financially for us, right?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't sit here and be dating me 6 months and you know you like me, you feeling me, you think we finna go for the long haul, and you not know how much my checks is, how much I bring in when I spend on this, what I like, how my credit score is, back to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to be talking about that because that's the conversations we're going to be having because we getting to know each other. We entwined like that.
I mean, because you might start saying things like, hey, I want to buy a house. And he might be like, I'll help you start looking. And then, you know, he need to know things and you're going to feel comfortable.
Himself in that space
and to make it helpful, right?
Yeah, it's right. So that's why when I keep saying the one, because like I said, Marquand, you're not finna have every woman that you deal with, even the ones on the side, Mr. I don't cheat. Okay. You ain't out there taking care of all them women households. You taking care of that one. You want that one put up.
You know,
so quit playing. Yeah.
Okay, let me go back. Erica said you want to do all the things when you're when they're your safe space. That's true.
Yeah.
Q said when you're married, you definitely have to check in with your husband to do things.
True.
Then she said, I don't mean like asking for permission. I mean like making sure that he didn't have anything planned for y'all. Marquand said, I'll stop being independent when I find the one.
Example, yeah.
The one will meet your overly independent self, not your codependent self.
No, he might meet my over independent self, but he's gonna see where he can take that from me.
Yeah,
that's the one is gonna see where
he's gonna like your love. Yeah, and he's not gonna do that by saying I don't want you to work. He just gonna say, hey, I see that this, like I've been working on my yard, and a couple weeks ago he said, hey, what else you need to do back here?
So that's what I'm saying.
Nice outside. You talking about you finna go to the yard. You know what I'm saying?
One is not gonna let you, no matter whoever you've been for 20 plus years.
Yeah,
that person. The one is not about to sit there and let you be that. Yeah. No, you can't be that over.
Well, I said this a couple weeks ago. The one isn't gonna let you be in a relationship by yourself.
Exactly.
Correct.
Right. I agree. So I'm not gonna be a single married woman. I'm not gonna be.
Marquand said that's fairy tale only for you because you want to run the show. KT said the ones who don't need much get everything they want, and then Erica piggybacked and said facts. They want to give it all, and then Quizman said 100. But
that's crazy. Marquand trying to sit up and talk about a fairy tale. You are delusional anyway. But listen, it's you. He is because you're not finna tell me that the way you are with this woman that you are with, you were with every woman. Because if that's the case, you will still be with every one of the women. You will have a flock of women right now. You would have a mansion with every woman you done dated with that you done took care of. Say, baby, don't work.
Since he said that he hasn't come in yet to which he'll be back. He hasn't come in yet to discuss that, to elaborate on what that looks like.
Yeah.
Wait, but he mentioned it. How come he didn't elaborate?
But he mentioned it at the end.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know he
mentioned it at the end of a podcast. We were wrapping up.
I wasn't there.
Clock it, Q.
He mentioned it at the end.
He's very delusional. Because that's I don't know.
I mean, because I think it would be for that person. You probably wouldn't get the real out of her about how she felt in that relationship unless they were over, which I'm not wishing.
Marquand, what make him a leader? He said, y'all. So wait, y'all killing me for being a leader. What make you a leader? Because you don't want you want to pay on the show.
It takes more than being a leader, being a sole provider.
Yeah. He said, wait, so y'all killing me for being a leader. I thought that. Wait. Let's back on track. Where did becoming a leader come in with being the one and what's actually going on? Where did that come from?
He thinks that being a provider, the sole provider, makes him a leader. So he's saying that how are y'all attacking me for being a leader?
No, I think you're trying to throw off from what's actually been that been having to do with being a leader.
He's gaslighting her into believing that being I'm paying for everything.
But that's what he's doing. This is what he's doing.
But I'm the only one get to make.
But this is what he's doing right now from the comments.
Right,
it's funny that that's your whole character. You know what I'm saying? Like, because where did being a leader?
76 women have said you are controlling
because we are 30 and 40 years old. We have some of us have been in multiple relationships. If we were that person that we are with the person, we would have a lot of people to like drag. It would be because who want to leave the provider? Who want to leave? If you're taking care of everything, I'm just saying.
Well, I'm gonna tell you who want to leave.
Who?
Because he's not gonna say this. Someone who didn't feel appreciated.
Okay,
someone that didn't feel heard.
Right. So your leadership, you're only talking from a piece of financial
dictatorship.
Financial other. We don't know who you are.
He elaborated a bit. Woman. He was like, I get to say what the fuck going on in my house. Correct. I get to, he did say those things.
He also mentioned that she don't need to work and all.
She don't need. Yeah, that was his thing. I provide.
I did for you to say.
But Marquand isn't here to defend himself.
But I'm saying, but he's in the comments, so he's in here. We're all in here. If you're in the comments, you're in here.
He did. Okay. So wait, hold on.
So he said we're killing him or whatever we talking about. We're not killing you. We're clocking your team.
He said call in. Yeah, you could call in. Call my number.
Okay, so before he called in, Erica said, I don't like men who be like, ooh, you're a hard worker. The fuck? It's a no for me. No, hard no. Heavy on the no. And then Marquand, we read all of that. He said, of course he'll be back. He also said, you said I want control. Lady, should I call in? Yep, call in. But we didn't say that. You said that.
Oh yeah, I didn't say anything about control.
Don't say what
I think that your ego is wrapped up in your providership financially. Well, we don't know who you are, but what
you don't have to call in Marquand when you come back, then you can elaborate on that.
But what we have experienced from you on social media and also on this podcast, you got a lot of unfriendly traits, so you might can provide that financial piece, like but you. So that's what I'm saying. Behind closed doors, we don't know who you are exactly. We only know what you're sharing with us. You shared with us that you don't want your woman to work, but you didn't have. You didn't make that financial decision for every woman that you were with. It took for that one that you felt was worthy of.
I agree. Yeah.
So for you to sit up here and try to gaslight and make it seem like somebody else is delusional about what's actually what it is, it's like kind of You know what I'm saying?
Erica said, wait, she can't make decisions. A provider does not equate to a leader or a good man.
Right. Leadership is also how you can take the back seat and let somebody else control it and run it. So for you to keep on sitting there trying to make it seem like that, you don't even want this woman to work. It's like you don't even trust her being able if you couldn't do it.
What comes along with her not having to work is to be able to control the finances. We have to control what she do, what she can and cannot do, where she can and cannot go.
Yeah, when you say control, that's what that is. I'm not.
This has been grand. And we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. We're gonna let Marquand come in and talk his shit. And y'all can attack from there. But have a great night.
We're not attacking Marquand.
No, that's what he trying to pose it.
Oh, Marquand said unfriendly, hilarious. Hey,
who say did I?
You can't. You know one thing you can't do. You can't control how somebody see you and view you. I mean, my view of you really shouldn't even matter. This is only based off of the piece of information that you have shared to the world, right? So I'm not giving up nothing else.
Conversation to unpack though. I think it would be. And I'll invite another guy so maybe get a better understanding. Because sometimes when you sit across from guys, they can kind of,
elaborate more.
I mean, I think it's only fair to give him his room to help us understand where he's coming from.
Right. Which is okay. We open for it. We willing to hear more because we're only coming from that.
I like being fair.
Okay. So make sure y'all like, share, and have a great night. Thank y'all for tuning in on this Friday night.
Peace out.
Goodbye.